Hi viewers, I am Dr. Jetting Yellosa, running a YouTube channel called Law Speeches. First of all, I would like to request all of you to become a members, subscribe to my channel, watch my videos, like it, share it, and make a valuable comments. So today, India also in the world, there is a burning issue is there, that is a deportation of the illegal immigrants from the United States of America. So recent past, the three aircrafts of the US Air Force, they brought the illegal immigrants from the United States of America to the Amritsar in India. Not only India, but also many Latin American countries like Mexico, Nicaragua, Panama, and other countries, people also been deported to their respective countries. So as you know that United States of America is a land of opportunities and the land of immigration. So people across the globe, particularly the European countries, they have been migrated and they have dominated over the Red Indians, and finally the United States became a confederated United States in after American Revolution. So Constitution of India of the America provides certain basic rights which I would like to read. We the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of the liberty to ourselves and to our posterity, do ordain and establish the Constitution for the United States of America. So if we interpret the Constitution of India, Constitution of the United States of America, it is the basic tenets of the American Constitution is there. That is a democracy and respect the human rights, respect the other people. And America gives a lot of respect to the law that has been upheld by the American courts in a case called United States versus Lee 106 US, in which the US Supreme Court has stated that no man in this country is so high that he is above the law. No officer of the law may set that law at defiance with the impurity. All the officers of the government, from the highest to the lowest, are creatures of the law and are bound to obey it. So everybody has to follow the law, including the President of the United States of America, whatsoever position he may be enjoying. So when the David Trump became the President of the United States of America, and he take a oath of ceremony on 20th of January, immediately he signed over 100 executive orders, in which one order is that deport the illegal immigrants who are entered into the territory of the United States of America. And the deportation process started. The illegal immigrants from the Central American countries, Pacific countries, and from the Indian subcontinent, particularly from India, they have been deported. Now, we have seen 3 military army crafts from the United States aircrafts force. They have landed in Amritsar. They are deporting the illegal immigrants by chaining their hand and the legs. Is it allowed? If you analyze the immigration rules of the United States of America, we can understand what is meant by deportation. So deportation is nothing but sending back a removal of a illegal person who enter into territory of one country to other country is called as a deportation process. In the United States of America, they have the law called the Immigration and Nationality Act of 1952, which provides that who can be given the nationality and immigration. So as per that law, every year 6,75,000 permanent visas have been given to different people from the different countries. And in addition to that, INA also allows that the parents, children below the age of 21 years and the near by like spouses, they can be allowed to immigrate permanently to the United States of America. And to those who came there without any kind of documentation, they can be deported. In addition to that, they have the Citizenship Immigration Services, CIS, which reviews the process of immigration. In last year, on 10th of September 2024, US Citizenship and Immigration Services Act was amended, where it has automatically has given the right of the permanent residents to extend their limit to stay limit up to 36 months by way of filing the I-90 application. So this is all the legal process. Suppose a person without any valid document enters into United States of America is liable for deportation. So what are the grounds of deportation? The first ground is that if he enters United States of America unlawfully, without any authority, he enters the territory of US, he will be called as a unlawful immigrant or the illegal immigrant. The second is that he violating the terms of US status, visa status. If he enters US with a valid visa, like the H1B1 visa, F1 visa, some other B2 visas, but he has to be there, he has as per that status of the visa. Suppose he stays beyond that time period, then he be called as a illegal immigrant. Then a person is convicted in a aggravated form of offense. He enters legally, but after entering to there, he commits a very, very heinous and aggravated crime. Then such person also be called or declared as a illegal immigrant. Then violates the protection laws. Suppose after entering into the United States of America, the government takes a protection of him. Suppose he violates such protective laws, then such person who protected by the United States government can be called as a illegal immigrant. The other ground is that the illegal immigrant, we may become, he knowingly are encouraging, inducing, supporting, assisting entry of the illegal persons into the United States also becomes a illegal immigrant. He can be deported. Then what is the process of deportation? So deportation is a process, it involves basically four stages or four steps. Number one is illegal immigrant, first process where the illegal immigrant is detained and he put into some sort of a prison or cell. The second process is that there is immigrant courts are there. The courts will be presided by the judges and they will hear the cases of that such illegal immigrant. Then if the judge passes the removal order after hearing the case, and again the last process is that he will be given a appeal. Suppose a person aggrieved by the decisions of the illegal immigrant, he can make an appeal, a review of the decision to the judge. If these four processes have been failed, then he can be ordered to be deported or to be removed from the territory of United States of America. There is another exemption also been provided. re-entry of the deported persons. If in the future the deported persons can be allowed to re-entry, it all depends upon the deportation order. That is, a deportation order can be 5 years to 20 years, or permanently can also be deported. So if he shows the government that he is satisfied the immigration officers, then he can be re-allowed into the United States of America after deportation, after the completion of the period. Then, in spite of all these things, such deported person also make an appeal to the waiver of the deportation order that lies to the government of that particular land. So the question is coming before us that the chaining and sending back to illegal immigrants, whether it US law provides it. Yes. American immigration law provides that illegal immigrants can be transported by chaining to the hands, cuffing, and to the leg cuffing. That is there because it is a domestic law. Though it is a clear violation of the Universal Declaration of the Human Rights Document of 1948 and also UN humanitarian laws. So the convicts also certain rights. Every state has to respect those rights. They should be given a honorable treatment. But the present incumbent president administration, US administration, is not adhering to the international covenants, and it is only following the domestic laws. So in addition to that, there are basically three important organizations are there in the United States of America which are looking after the immigrations. That is, one is a United States Immigration and Custom Enforcement Organization which enforces and carry the removal or deportation of the illegal immigrants. The second is that immigration courts. The immigration courts will hear, before deporting, they will hear, then only they will decide and they pass an order for deportation. The third is Department of Homeland Security, another important department which also sees the enforcement of immigration laws and also border services. They protect the borders. But there is a kind of a thaw is there. Even recently, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi, when he made a visit to the United States of America, he pleaded for the liberal enforcement of this deportation and immigration. But the David Trump, the president, he stated that law will take its own course. We won't interfere. That was a response he made and given to our Prime Minister. So basically, from India is concerned, 18,000 illegal immigrants have been staying in the United States of America, and they have one way they are threatened by the actions on the part of the US immigration authorities or services or US government. So when you go to that state or any territory, we have to respect the territorial laws. If you cause any disrespect, then you are liable for criminal act, and you are liable for as per the laws of that particular territory. That is a universal principle. But the good sense may prevail upon while deporting the illegal immigrants. Their honor should be protected, and that is there in the international covenants also. The America take note of it, and if you want to deport, it can deport, but by honor it has to deport the illegal immigrants, because America is a land of immigrants, a land of democracy, a land of respecting the human rights. Thank you for patiently hearing my lecture.